everyone, and welcome back to Let's Megamek with Marlow Stingrays! And it is time. It's finally time to start the base attacks. Okay, I needed to do a little bit of experimentation just to see how the map got set up. So I launched this test real quick to see how things are set up, because it affects how I'm going to change the rules slightly. First of all, this is the lance that's actually going in, this light lance. And it is pretty light. 2 locusts, Phoenix Hawk, old Sanchez here, and his attack helicopter, and a rifleman. The rifleman isn't so light, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and go look at the actual rules of the match first. So the victory conditions. I have to keep at least 3 base units operational and destroy 50% of the enemy forces. I also have to keep more than 50% of mine and my allies' units operational. You know, I just went through that whole spiel about how I'm only using my stuff. It's a little bit different for base attacks. Apparently it's me and my allies, which is good because we're so light, losing just like that rifleman, we'd lose instantly. So we got that little bit of a buffer. Also, if the player loses, the contract ends early with a contract defeat. And presumably, if we don't lose, we get control of the battlefield. It doesn't actually say here, but that's how I'm calling it. It's going to be daylight, light urban, clear, a moderate gale, which messes with missiles a little bit. So what is, for example, an allied unit and a base unit? Well, as near as I can tell, first of all, anything this says allied right here, so I'm assuming these are the allied forces. So these are the things that are joining us on our side that add to the 50%, including these turrets, which I was going to do something different with these turrets, but they're weird, so I'm just going to leave them be as they are. So we got a Vedetti, a Scorpion, a J. Edgar, Scorpion, Saladin. This is still pretty light. They're pretty light stuff, but it is numerous, so losing one thing shouldn't impact too much, hopefully, the 50% deal. Also, this is what we're fighting off against. A Trebuchet, a Cicada, a Shadowhawk, a Rifleman, a Vedetti, a Champion, a Bulldog, and a Bombardier. And I don't remember what some of these are. I'll look at them when we actually get in the match. And then the civilians here, this is what I'm calling the base units. And these is what's going to actually have the extra rules applied to them. So the extra things that we have is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 APC, 6 APCs, a coolant truck, an ordnance transport, a hauler mech, and a Phoenix. So how am I changing the rules on these? Now, for the most part, I'm not changing the units except for just one of them, and the base attacker rules. So as these base units are destroyed, it's going to have consequences in Mech HQ that I have to apply. You know, it's not automated in any way. So don't go into a base attack in your own games and think, well, why didn't this happen? You know. Anyway, so first of all, that Phoenix has a combat capable mech. I am changing it thus. I am replacing that mech with one randomly chosen reserve mech piloted by a 7/7 inexperienced pilot. It's going to actually be one of our dependents, except I can't, by the rules, the way it's hard-coded, I can't actually put them in, but it will be one of those. I'll show you here in a minute. Any XP gained will be given to whichever dependent it is, and if there are no reserve mechs available, I replace it with a flatbed truck. We do have reserve mechs available, so we'll roll that up here in just a second. Any cargo, like for example the flatbed truck or the hauler mech, if it's destroyed, I also lose 5 pieces of equipment randomly generated, up to 5 tons of each component if it's less, with a minimum of 1. So for example, if I randomly roll armor, I'll lose 5 tons of armor. If I randomly roll an 85-ton mech leg, I'll lose that 1 mech leg. You know, so that's how that'll work. And there's 5 pieces. APC, 6 non-combat personnel randomly chosen will take 1d6 hits. So our techs, administrative personnel, medics, those people. And we've got a lot of APCs, so there's a good chance that we're going to wipe out our entire support staff. I'll throw in the extra dependents as well. We'll figure that out here shortly. I might also actually add in the wounded. ordnance. Over the ordnance truck, for example, randomly destroy 20 tons of ammo. I've looked up the ordnance truck. The standard ordnance truck carries 21 tons. So that's why that number is so high as compared to the hauler, to the cargo hauler. Because the cargo hauler, every cargo hauler I saw, the one that had the most was 11 tons, and it was I forget what it was, but most of them, by and large, didn't have that much in it. So, and I'm already, like, technically I could lose 25, actually more than 25 tons of stuff. So that's why the cargo's that way. But the ordnance, yeah, we're going to lose if they kill it. We're going to lose a lot. And then if any other truck, like we have a coolant truck, I'm just going to straight up deduct 500,000. Unless in the future, if I see something that like inspires me to add to it, I can always add to this later. But right now, anything that's extra doesn't fit the above categories. If it's destroyed in this battle, I deduct 500,000 C-bills. Now, and again, we have to keep these things alive. If we lose we have to keep at least 3 of them alive, preferably all of them, because I'm really ramping up this a little bit. But that's how the rules are going to change. I'm actually adding a little bit of danger to like our non-combat personnel a little bit. And so let's go into first of all, here are the dependents. I guess I can go ahead and randomly roll up which one of these guys is trying to pilot one of our mechs just in this emergency situation. He isn't trained for it. I'm hoping it's this guy because he has 4 XP, and assuming he survives, I would actually be able to start him on the path of becoming a mech warrior. It's not him. It's going to be John Lee, who has 1 XP. Okay. So John Lee, let me write that down. He's just going to be an untrained 7-7 pilot. Let's see what he's piloting. These, there's 4 here. But I got a Wasp, a Phoenix Hawk, a Vindicator. Apparently I have a Crusader just lying around. I forgot all about it. So D4, 4. It's going to be the Wasp. And I'll need to remember the damage it sustains and apply it here because it's not going to automatically do it otherwise. So there's that. Now then, I'm going to need that for this because now we have, first off, they're attacking our base. Our dudes are going. If I can remember how to deploy it. Here we go. To the periphery. I think it's just the first one. It'll be both of them actually, but yeah, there they are. So all of those dudes are going, and then we have a chance for reinforcement, and the only person that has a even remote chance is going to be Carl here if I roll a 6. And I did. Okay, so Marlow is going to be joining as well. Got back in time, saw it happening. He's on it. We got Manticore, Shadowhawk Martyr. Now these are going to be showing up late to the battle, but my battle might be over by the time I actually get there, depending. But we won't know until we actually start the battle. This is going to be huge, a huge fight, and it's going to take a while. I'm not setting up a timer, so they're going to be hard breaks as I cut it up into pieces. But let me save it there, just in case there are problems. I don't anticipate any, but let's keep going away. There we go. Do I want to change this at all? I have 1 reroll. Clear, farming, light urban. No, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, as happy as I can be for any of this stuff. Let's begin. we'll deploy them a little bit faster than that. Did it automatically assign these correctly? I don't. Yeah, tactics plays a role in that. Let me look that up. Commander skill. Well, strategy itself. So that's right. So I think it did. I think it properly assigned that correctly. Neat. Striker is a what? 4. Yeah. So it would be round 7. This is not correct. Manticore. Turn 7. This is not correct. It'll be before that. Because it jumps and it moves faster. God. There'll be a little bit of setup for even just this. So you would deploy 12 minus 5 minus 1 minus 1. So minus 7. 12 minus 7 is round 5. This Vindicator will be round 6. Rapunzel. Alright, the rest of these guys, they're supposed to arrive at the start. Oh boy, it's going to take a little while. I've got a lot of infantry. By the time this is over, I might have less infantry. You're the Manticore. No, you're fine. Marlow. Striker. Biff. Sanchez. It's Long John Silver. Oh god, I keep forgetting to rename him. Oh, still gotta replace that other one too. Silence. And everyone is correct. Alright, you have an advantage. What's your advantage? Pain resistance. Well, that might be useful. That must be where you have to. I'm not going to bother to look. Okay, now here's the Phoenix. I need to replace this with the Wasp. Say your name was? John Lee. Okay, 7, 7. And I think oh, that one's saying only 3 tons of cargo space. What was I looking at? There's a truck. That one's saying 8. Here, it is the original one, apparently what I was looking at. I might change that to just 10 tons or something like that. That's only 10 tons. Or I could just change it to whatever the tonnage of the transport is. That might be make more sense. Okay, all of our stuff. These turrets are weird. They have no armor. As far as I can tell, they're attached to the building. If the building is destroyed, they get destroyed. And when I did my little test setup, they were attached to like 10 CF buildings, so I don't expect these to last very long. They aren't worth much BV though, so that's not too worrisome. Now, I was wanting to look at the Champion and the Bombardier. So Champion, SRM6, HC10, a couple medium lasers, a couple small lasers. Okay. About half armor. Worth a bit. Oh yeah, what is the BV here? RBV of BV of the out. No, here we go. 7.6. So we got to knock out approximately 4,000. It might not last that long. I don't know. We have a lot of firepower. Just a few lucky shots might knock some of these things out. Especially like the rifleman, the lucky PPC or AC-10 shot. Okay, what was I looking? I was looking at. Oh, this is an LRM boat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now these, can I change their deployment area? Okay, yeah, I want to change it to where the civilians come. So they'll come in from the south. And I'm going to save this as soon as I get this all set up. Guys, come in the south. You come in the south. Whew. In the future, I will cut this and just show you what I've set up. I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing, at least this first time for a base attack, because it is a pretty big deal. Yeah, well, at least as far as like a departure from what we normally do. Oops. And Vindicator. You know, if I was smart, I would have put them on a different unit. Crap. Well, actually, I think I can still change this. So, and you, and you, and you. What I want to do is add a player, basically. I want to separate it, but I want to be controlling it. Well, for now, just add a bot. That can be all caps, I don't care. I don't care enough to change it. That keeps the BVs separated, because these are the BVs we care about, not so much the reinforcements. And matter of fact, I could have done that. But you're on team 1. Okay. And can I change the player? You know what, they come in so late, I'll just live with them being AI. Because I kind of want to get started. Let's save this real quick. Let's use this revenge, I don't know. Civilians, Stingrays, okay. I think we're ready. Let's take, well, we'll see the board here as soon as I press the button. Let's do it. The button has been pressed. Finally. Ugh. I'm not going through that. Fog level none. Moderate gale. I think it's a +1. +1 or +2? Okay, this Locust, if I remember right, this Locust like has nothing for armor. Yeah, he's toast. Who is this? Long John, you're toast. I think he's the guy with the peg leg too. Piloting of a 7. That's probably why I named him Long John. Okay, they've already, yeah, here's a turret already set up. That building is CF10, yeah. So. It is what it is. Well, I'm going to keep you somewhat safe because this is an LRM variant. It's a really weird Locust. That's why it has no armor too. What do we got here? Oh, the attack helicopter. Keep you over here. Its weapon systems is what? SRMs and LRMs. Now you guys, I kind of want to keep you in some of these buildings, but some of these buildings are. You're a flip platoon rifle. Yeah, I'll put you in there. In the first floor, yeah. I could put some of them up on top. That way they got more arcs of fire, maybe. Jump platoon. Now you're more mobile. I'm going to put you over here. Phoenix Hawk. Another jump platoon. I'll put you over on this one. Jump platoon, you put you in that one. Foot platoon, what we got here? This is a CF13 building, heavens no. Height 1 building, 28, height 1, height 2, 29. You know what, for foot platoon, we're going to just throw you in there. Saladin, Scorpion. Got another flip platoon to is this? No, I'm not putting it in there. No, I'll put you on the second floor here. Or I could put them on top. No, I want them in the building. And the rifleman. Height level 2. Height level 2. Okay, another flip platoon. And this is a more traditional locust. We'll put you on this flank over here, maybe. Another foot platoon. I don't want to pile them in the same building. What was this one? 12. There we go. Put you in there. Why not? Oh, because it's outside the deployment zone, done. An LRM one. Actually, move you up a little bit further. Oh man, we're actually going to get to do stuff. Maybe. Depending on how the AI handles this. Okay, they're all up here. All our allies are down here. I don't have control over them, so they are going to probably try to charge at the enemy a little bit. Stay put. I can't really charge out or anything like that because they're just... I'm going to have to support these guys a little bit, but these infantry I want to keep in the middle here a little bit. Now you guys can jump too. Yeah. Let them get closer. I'll try to swarm them. Now you... What flight level are you at? 2? Kind of want you to go up 1 level. Then go this way. That's the problem with the infantry, especially on a map this big. It's going to take a while for them to actually be useful. I really bottled you in there, didn't I? Don't want him to skid, so that's why I'm having him walk. I know I have that on for a reason, but with all this infantry, I'm just going to turn it off. man, we're just nowhere near nothing. It's probably gonna end up. No, they didn't shoot either. All right. Apparently they are going after those buildings, according to this chat log down here.